We have a little sex toy obsession, do we?
Obsession? No, I wouldn't say that at all.
It's actually the only sex toy we have, Father.
Well, I'm sure you would both agree that exposing Amy to this kind of depravity is not in her best interest.
With all due respect, Father, we're not exposing our daughter to any depravity.
Need I remind you that your daughter brought a massive, veiny, vibrating dildo into preschool? Now, you may be asking yourselves how a pious man like myself could have such carnal knowledge of sexual fetishes and addictions.
Yeah, no, we weren't asking that.
I'm actually kind of curious, yeah.
Well, prior to serving God, I was in the United States Navy. You have no idea what loneliness is until you're trapped out at sea, away from home for months at a time. I was at a low point in my life as our ship pulled into Subic Bay. Little did I know that my life was about to spiral downward. As we disembarked from our ship, my fellow seamen and I were greeted by the warm smiles of the Subic Bay women. Let me tell you, a hug from a Subic Bay woman can take away all your loneliness. Especially from one woman named Ming Hang. Of course, I had to pay for her companionship, but what's a few pesos when you're treated like a king for an hour? Or in my case, a few hours, which turned into days, which turned into weeks. And then eventually my going AWOL and being served a military warrant for my arrest. But at first, Ming Hang and I just talked and made love. Then she introduced me to something called the hot Carl. Do you know what the hot Carl is?
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
That quickly led to the Dirty Sanchez and then the Gorilla Mask. It got to the point where I couldn't orgasm unless I was doing the Alabama Hot Pocket. Oh, that's when you defecate.
Nope, Father, too far. Are you gonna stop him now?
Anyway, the next time you reach for that dildo, or that butt plug, or that ball gag, you remember me, an innocent seaman, just trying to serve his country while getting choked out to the point of asphyxiation by a Subic Bay woman named Ming Hang.
Father, our penance.
Oh, yes, right. Say 4 Hail Marys and 6 Our Fathers.
Thank you.